God told me, he said, you ain't got one problem. I said, who? What? Women, young women. They a nuisance, bro. They all a nuisance. But the reason why I say they're a nuisance, because I ain't even been with but one of them. I've been with two of them. Besides the old energy, I've been with one of them in the new energy. The old energy, I don't know, y'all. I mean, my family was a problem too, but they could have been easily defeated by the women. But anyway, so I'm sitting here wondering why God said that. I see why God said it now. I see why God said it now. Cause it's like they scared of change for one. They know if they deal with me, they gotta change. It don't matter if they with me or not, they gotta change. They gotta upgrade. They don't wanna upgrade. They're a nuisance though. And I ain't never been with none of them. They like they jump on the polar side. It's like, I don't know. I wish I could explain something. I can't explain something that's on my heart, been on my heart for a long time. I can't explain it. No matter what I do, I can't explain it. But it's like love comes with a challenge. And it's like faith plays a role. And if you don't pass the test with hope, faith, and change, you gotta pass all three of them tests at one time. Them tests is already hard to pass by themselves. Believe it or not, it's hard to have hope when you done been mistreated like I have. But I ain't talking about myself, I'm talking about for everybody else. It's hard to have faith when you done been disappointed like I have. I was sitting here talking to my grandma. My grandma, my art ability came from my grandma. I'm thankful for that. That made me feel good. I wonder what came from who came from what. I know I got some gifts from grandpa. I ain't never had gifts. It was like I was an empty shell when I was born. I had to work for everything. So it's like these new gifts. I got a gift from God when I went through that near-death experience, and that was with music. It increased my music. I was already doing music, but I wasn't nowhere near as good as I am now. I'm outstanding with this shit now, yeah, I am. I'm real good with music. Y'all ain't even seen the hand. I never show it to y'all because y'all out there just, I don't know. I want to say you're helping, but I don't feel no help. Not right now. But they said my art ability came from my grandma. That made me feel good. That's why I say, getting a conversation like that, the other side can't, man can't tell me nothing like that. That came from the other side right there. Just think about it. That made me feel, that made me feel good, but hell, she ain't went nowhere. I know where she at. I know what vessel she's stuck in. Well, I ain't gonna say she's stuck in, but sometimes she be chilling with guns. But I think that's because they like, it's something about that girl Tree. Over there on the other side or something. Her grandma, I think they friends or something. I don't know. They acting like them. It ain't got nothing to do with me though. I just know their attitude kind of like, I figured guns might have got it from my grandma or something, my mama or something. And my grandma and her probably, they probably knew each other, yeah, I don't know. But I know hearing that about my artwork, my grandma made me feel good. Oh, that's why I got on her. I'm gonna have to keep going, y'all. They said somebody got a scoop on my artwork, so I gotta keep going for the artwork. I ain't gonna be doing too many crazy lectures though. All that mess. Y'all already scared, shy, whatever. Y'all got something going on out there. Or y'all just giving everything to the wrong people that relate too much. So y'all already videoing the artwork. I just gotta finish it, I think. I ain't doing nothing today though. I told God I gotta get my mind. I've been going so hard for God in the spiritual realm. I need to just gather my thoughts and put myself back together. Like everybody else energy been in my energy. False lovers, false friends. Just people trying to sneak in my energy, stealing energy. I ain't gonna say they're stealing energy. I ain't gonna say that. But they always try to blame the tarot community for that shit. But the people that really doing it to me ain't got nothing to do with the tarot. But we all direct conduit. We know when we in each other energy. I know I tested the water on that shit about 3 or 4 years ago. And they'll say your shit in the car so fast. I heard them back my energy out of their energy. Or now we just respect each other energy. But my energy was getting distorted because I was starting to lean on false hope for no reason at all. Because I don't lean on nobody. And I ain't expecting, I'm in my purpose, so I ain't expecting nobody to do nothing right in this situation but myself. I got every right to think that way. And God, it's a lot of people supposed to do something, but hell, I started calling out those people like 4 years ago. Ain't nobody did nothing right. And the only one that actually came through and well, it was 2 or 3, but all the ones that came through turned on me immediately. They tore my ass up. They was just female, but all they had to do was come and get, and they was gonna drop me off, bro. But it would have had it been them. They turned on my ass. Now we all stuck in, well, they stuck in cycle. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck here with James, Robert James. I don't hope that guy ain't my daddy, bro. I ain't saying that in no bad way, but I'm saying I hope that nobody get killed, bro. And somebody took me in. You know, that's what I'm waiting on. That's where I'm going. I'm going to the information. God leading me to the information on why people, my family treated me so bad. I don't think these people my family. And you know, I don't want. I know what I think, but I don't want to say it on here and disrespect nobody. They my family, but they ain't my family. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna treat nobody this bad. They treated me like shit. They tore my ass up. Still tearing my ass up. And then tore my girl's ass up. I ain't even get to get with the girls. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The girl never made it to me. The only girl I truthfully done been with is my ex-wife and the ex-fiance. That white girl and that black girl. That a white girl and a Creole girl. That's it. I mean, I had some in the younger and they helped attack, but it wasn't but so much they could probably do. The ones who did the most damage would have had to been them. But the new and it's a lot of women involved in that shit that was supposed to be my girls. I don't know what the hell happened. They tearing my ass up though. And I was like, you know what? I'm finna just fall back, bro. I don't know why they attacking me. You already told me I wasn't shit. You over there attacking me for? Y'all run from people who ain't men that ain't shit. Something wrong, huh? It sound like to me somebody loved me too much and said, well, nobody else gonna have it. It was, and they tricked all the other girls into going in that loophole. And why? Bushy Brow should have came, man. Bushy Brow should have came straight to me. We could have played video games together. Me and her act a lot alike. But she went out there with the rest of them. Mushroom click. I was just playing. I said, yeah. God be tripping. You made God mad, bro. If you know who I'm talking about, Bushy Brow, you got God upset. I was gonna holler at you. God said, nope. I think God and Anubis. I think Ra and Anubis somewhat in some differences a little bit. You kind of made it. You made somebody upset. Anubis straight. Anubis like sure. Ra, Ra like oh no. Ra like hey. I don't know what you done. What did you do? Whatever you did, you need to slide out of it if you can, cause they on your ass right now. In a good and a bad way. They want you to just do the right thing. I do too, cause you a sweetheart. You a good person. You would have been a good. If you would have made it to me, you would have been a perfect gangster queen. But you would have misdirected bad somehow. Somebody redirect. When you got it, that's why I told people, when you come into the energy, you gotta be careful because demons. It's like if you're a hard leg, if you're a gangster, if you're a sweetheart, an angel, it don't matter. The demons that protect me are gonna bring the evil out of you, and the angel inside of me is gonna see the evil in you and gonna automatically shield me from you. That's the way my energy works. When y'all, the further away y'all are, the better y'all are to me. The closer you get to me, the worse you be to me. I try to tell y'all that y'all so hard-headed, man. Them things told y'all asses up, good and bad. I learned this about myself when I was young, getting into fights and snapping contests and stuff, simple stuff. They were like, God didn't want you to touch me, period. I couldn't even let you hit me. I told y'all when I got this tattoo on my arm, I had nightmares for weeks of them I was in hell and they were just taking my arm apart, just tearing me up slowly. Like in hell, bro, they take you apart in a different way. In hell, it ain't like what we see on the movies and stuff. They take you apart where you really feel it. They go all the way down to the Janelle's DNA, if I'm saying that right. I don't think I'm saying it right. It sounds good though. They go all the way down and that's painful. Taking me apart. And the dream, when the nightmares finally stop, God said, don't ever in your life, don't you ever put another tattoo on that body again. I got one. The other ones, I didn't get that because I guess it was so small. I ain't got one when I was in junior high. I got one in junior high school, elementary, junior high one. And the other one was for protection purposes. and going in different neighborhoods or whatever. I ain't getting in trouble for those, but this one on my arm right here, they told me apart. But anyway, God told me, he said it's the women. He said it's your women. I ain't hear that from the phone. I heard it over there. I need to go over there. I ain't been over there in a while. You ask bro, just start learning how to meditate like I do. You can get over there anytime you want to. He told me that over there. He said it's your women. I ain't got no women. And then he showed me all these women in the Astro that I supposed to came across in this lifetime and gave them a baby. But boy, they started attacking my ass and writing me off with little ass checks and shit that can't. I'm priceless to them. They didn't know that, I guess. They didn't get it. And when they figured it out, it's like they put me in this damn matrix shit. They helped my parents keep me stuck. But what people fail to realize, I think the reason that I'm stuck is a far more deeper reason than what everybody, including myself, thinking. I think the reason why I'm stuck is because of a person named Robert James or James Robert or something. Who dead and gone now. He been stuck between the two realms. Y'all, he been stuck for so long. He been stuck. Like, I didn't even notice it until I had that near-death experience and everything went black and white, and I seen that goat. I seen a spirit here that looked like it been torturing me, really. But I ain't gonna say that. It been here for a long time, bro. Kind of look like that guy. He favored that guy that sold his soul in that little crossroad that played the guitar. He favored that guy. Dressed like him and everything. But he like stuck right here. And I don't mind it. When I saw it touched me deeply. And God was like, you got two choices. You can do this and get out of here. Or you can help him. And my grandma said, leave that nigga. My grandma was already passed on to go, bro. She was out there with me and God. She said, my grandma ruthless, bro. Man, I miss my grandparents. Man, I missed them so bad, bro. Even though they with me. Even though I know they with me all the time, I miss them so bad. The dude probably was stuck because of her, bro. Like, she probably had a part to do with it. The guy was like, see your grandma, you gonna see your grandma to hell. You gotta send her to hell then. I ain't sending her to hell. I said, go to hell, grandma. It looked like I was crying. I wish y'all could see that shit. It was like I was crying. I seen guys start crying. Tell the guy everything, how bad people treat me and everything. And grandma would just look and listen. And cause I didn't even know I had any gifts till grandma passed away. And grandma said, and I seen that dude, I like, who that nigga is? That nigga in the house. And my grandma, they still didn't tell me. And he just said his name. I think I remember him saying the name, Robert James or James Robert or James or something. So he was like, that's part of the reason you've been having so many issues with getting away from this house. I was like, what the hell that got to do with me? Well, anyway, God was like, look, you got two choices. You could go out of here. What did he say? He said, you can go out of here and do this and have a lover and everything. Show me a beautiful life. He said, or you can have two missions, help this guy and maybe get a life before you die. Like, I ain't gonna say how many years before I die. Like he said, I promise you something before you die though. Cause this right here gonna be real. Basically, the way we talking, like it was gonna be, bro. But the man been look like the man been stuck here, y'all, for a long time, a long time, just stuck, just stagnated. So I can't complain about this situation. I truthfully can't. And then I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, we'll help him." And Grandma said, "Leave that nigga." Grandma said, "Leave that nigga there." I was like, "Oh my God, ruthless, bro, ruthless, bro." In front of God, she said, "Leave that nigga there." My grandma was ruthless, y'all. I'm telling you, she was a sweetheart to me. I loved her. I loved them, bro, because they didn't play like when I met people around them, they would tell me straight up if they wasn't right or not, and they just knew it. Somehow they just knew it. It's like they had eyes like I got my grandpa and grandma, and they were so right. When I didn't listen to them when I was young, I knew to listen to them after that. It just took one time not to listen to them, and ever since then, I made sure I listened to their ass. I would intentionally take women and friends around them just to see what they got to say after I see them. And my grandpa would be like, he'll have his hand behind his back. He'll say, "Oh, this your friend?" He'll look up. He'll look up. "Oh, that nigga ain't shit." He said, "That nigga ain't shit. You better get rid of these niggas." That's what he used to say like that. I ain't trying to cuss. I love disrespect. But look. But only one he didn't do that to was my brother that was murdered. He loved my brother. It's like he could just look in your eyes, look right through you. Like people say about me, but I wasn't nowhere near as good as them. They was sharp. My girl was like, "Leave that nigga there." She done did something wicked, all messy stuff. But anyway, they were talking about generational cursing and stuff. And my grandma said, "You gonna do all that? You might as well finish the generational cursing. There's a lot of your family members. It's a lot of your people in hell because of stuff we love to do." I was like, and I thought about it. I said, "God, you want me to be here forever on earth by myself?" Because they told me all this. I looked at the book. I said, "I'm going to be here forever by myself." But he had already got on to me about that in heaven, so I knew not to complain about it. But grandma was like, "You ain't doing nothing now." I was like, "You right, I ain't really got nobody. I ain't never had nobody. By the grace of God, because of the way my family treated me, I never had a chance to experience love. So I was always used to people stealing my identity and getting away with it and just sacrificing me over and over again. But they died fast. I figured they'd stop. It's like somebody will sacrifice me and die. They'll pass it to somebody else. They'll sacrifice me and die. Somebody else. And at this time, like my grandma just sitting back watching the show. Because it's an interesting show. Because it don't matter what you think you got away with. You got away with nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing. Nothing. My ancestors don't. I'm telling you, just for talking bad about me, they'll tear your ass up. They'll tear your ass up. I saw it. I know it. I know this energy. So I just sit back and just, if you lying and you slick shit, shit, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. So anyway, I've been alone so long. I was like, the guy was like, you know, you can be online and do music. Dick Gregory. He was like, yeah, the videos, and tell how we feel. Let us talk, basically share our experience, share through a belt, like a conduit or whatever, direct conduit. And that's when Michael Jackson said, "Don't get signed though. You ain't gonna like it over there. I'm telling you that now." That's exactly what Michael Jackson told me now. The Bob Marley that was there to Bob Marley just said, "Sing. I just want you to sing. I just want you to sing." But Michael Jackson was like, "You ain't gonna like it. Don't even worry about it if you don't get signed and that." So I ain't really supposed to worry about nobody stealing and taking stuff from me. I'm just tired. I've been going hard for 3, 4 years. I ain't got no credit for nothing, so I'm tired. And I ain't been talking to nobody but my ancestors and God. So I'm just tired. When you riding off your spiritual energy, it drains you a lot. It drains you a lot more than do it than the physical and your on your physical energy. So anyway, um, so anyway, my James guy is strong. They say he's stronger than me, but he quiet. He didn't say nothing. I think he was the one that said you like to smoke because of me. I was like, nigga, why you talking to me like that? For a long time, I kept giving him hell until they told me he was stronger than me. I left him alone then like a little punk. But anyway, so that's really been the mission. I'm getting close to it. I ain't there yet. It's almost getting there though. We looking for somebody to break. Two people supposed to break and admit, say their souls and everything, but they ain't giving in. Whoever they, I don't even know who they are. I have no clue who they are. Somebody trying to take it to the grave with them, but it ain't smart. Because if you knew what waiting on you on the other side, you'd let this shit go. Because they over there like in hell doing chants. They waiting on whoever has something to do with them. I know I'm right about that. I don't know who that guy is, but I know it's a stuck soul in this house. A stuck spirit soul. Some people call him soul. I call him soul. The God take his spirit back. But I don't know. But anyway, well, yeah, that's the story. Now you see why I'm like this and gotta be like this. Cause there's something going on here that y'all can't see. I see it, I got to deal with it all the time. I told my chair part last night, I kept feeling something. And now I know for a fact that ain't what I was feeling. There's still something in this chair though, but I know for a fact that I'm vibrating higher. And I gotta keep vibrating higher, y'all. Y'all want me to descend, but I'm gonna get another gift, and this gift is tight. This gift right here tight. I ain't said nothing about it yet to completely manifest. But when it manifests, I'm gonna see how far I can go with them. And see if I can even make video with that. That'll be cool. I don't think it's gonna get like that though. If I can make a video of this shit, oh, I'm gonna blow the world mind, bro, with this. But I don't know if it's gonna get there. But I'm working on it. Cause I done reached a whole new level. I done reached a whole new level. I've been hiding this. So I gotta keep vibrating. They 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 fussing at me now for taking one day off. I'm forcing it. I ain't supposed to be off. I'm supposed to be praying, meditating, cause I'm up there. I'm up there. I'm up there with the big dog. I took this chair apart. I said, I know I ain't tripping. I got some shit, y'all. I know how to do. I got some shit going on. I don't know if it's just with. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing yet. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, so that's the key. Trying to get him out of here. Cause he been here for a long time. I've been stuck here 40 years and I'm tired of it. He probably been here 80 years. He watched me grow up. Imagine being stuck. I ain't leaving. I ain't even trying to leave. I'm not leaving here until this situation is resolved and he get to move on. I know it's something simple, and I know I probably could have been did it, but I don't know how. I ain't been around nobody who could teach me this stuff. But I will save that man's soul if it's the last thing I do. Anyway, peace and love, y'all.